Hello and welcome. Today we're going to compare the analog and tape style delay from the Strymon Timeline to the TC Electronic Flashback 2. Now the Flashback 2 has a slight advantage here because this one has been touched and signed by Pedal Jesus himself, Tore from TC Electronic. He was so kind to do this when I was a volunteer at GitCon. We're not going into the features right now because feature-wise there are two completely different beasts. The Strymon Timeline has a lot more features to be dialed on the surface, although when you use the TonePrint editor from TC, there's also a lot of things you can tweak, but that's not for now. We'll start to compare the stock analog and tape sounds from the Flashback 2 to the Strymon. Later I'll dial in a sound of mine I really like on the Strymon and try to emulate that one via the TonePrint editor of TC. So let's get right into it. Alright, so we'll start with some analog sounds from the Strymon Timeline. You can see all the settings below. So now over to the Flashback 2. Definitely a little bit darker. It seems like it tries to emulate it maybe a little bit too much by being a little bit too dark, but it sounds great. Sounds great. So back to the Strymon right now with a little bit of overdrive. To the Flashback 2. Alright, and now for some tape delays. We'll start again at the Strymon Timeline. To the Flashback 2. Not exactly the same, but sounding more similar than the analog style delay. So we'll go again to the Strymon. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, Now we'll add some overdrive and start again with the Strymon. To the Flashback 2. So, right now I'll dial in a sound on the Timeline which I personally like a lot. It's some sort of a tape delay but with added extra modulation. I've tried to recreate this one on the Flashback 2 using the TonePrint editor, so let's see how they compare. So now, the custom TonePrint on the Flashback 2. Really close, actually, really close. Personally, I like the modulation of the Timeline a little bit more, but for the money, the Flashback 2 is a real good deal. Okay, to finish this off, I'll add some overdrive to both of them. We'll start again with the Strymon. Flashback 2. So that was my quick comparison between those two. Personally, I was really impressed with the TC Electronic sounds. Although for me, the Strymon still is king. You have to consider the TC Electronic one is like a fourth of the price, and it really sounds good. It really sounds good. But let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this, hit the subscribe button. See you later.